Hello and welcome to an unexpected episode 83. The other day we had some Audix mics that we had a 50% success rate with, as in two identical mics and only one of them worked. The other one hissed like a devil. Well, the supplier said, very sorry, I'll send you another one. But today, another box turned up. Audix D6s, you know, the really heavy, chunky ones. All metal construction, pretty bomb-proof. You can stick them on sort of kick drums, obviously, but you can also use them to record bass guitars and things like that. This isn't one. This is a plastic one. So it looks like a D6, but it's made out of plastic. I can't even tell you what's inside because it's moulded and the front grille is glued on. So I have no idea what's actually inside. My guess is an ordinary dynamic capsule. That's my guess. It's what it sounds like when I plugged it in. So like so many of the other mics we've looked at, it's just going to be an ordinary cardioid, nothing special, probably a bit dull sounding. And when I plugged it in and said hello 1 2 1 2, that's the impression I got. And I wasn't going to bother to do the video, but then it occurred to me that, well, maybe it would be good for a bass guitar, sticking it in front of a guitar cab. So I thought we'd have a go with that. Now, my history is of forgetfulness, and I can remember turning up at a gig and I'd got my bass guitar, no sign of the amp, I'd forgot to bring it, but we did have an active floor wedge. It was a Thomann one, it wasn't mega expensive, 15-inch speaker, and I plugged my bass into it as a last resort, and I was pleasantly surprised. It sounded quite nice. And I've always used that as a sort of get me out of trouble bass amp. So it's sort of a, you know, I'm using it like a combo, but in actual fact it's just a wedge. Worked fine for me. So I thought what we do is we'll put some of these microphones in front of that. So what have we got? We've got a Sennheiser 421, a sort of, you know, decent mic to put on a bass cab. We've got old tried and tested SM57. And we've got this Audix D6 thing, and they're all with a bit of air between them and the grill, and I thought we'll just have a go and see what it actually sounds like. well, that was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't really expecting that. All in all, I can see people having a home for these sort of things. I mean, they do the job pretty well. Didn't really expect that, if I was to be perfectly honest. I sort of thought the battle would be between the 421 and the 57, and I was expecting this to come a definite third. As it is, it's going to be one of those decisions that's down to your ears. If with your bass recording needs and this tone that works, then it's not a bad mic to have in the arsenal, I suppose. Probably just doesn't quite get me sort of excited, and I think that's the thing I need with microphones. They need to offer me something that the other ones don't. But anyway, worth doing, I think. Look after yourselves. See you on the next episode. Take care.